Hello everyone, and welcome back to my crazy adventure. Now, I apologize for not having episodes for the past couple of days. I had a little bit of a headache, and I've had a lot of work and stuff going on, so I haven't had time, and I haven't really felt like it, so it's kind of a thing. So, as I said before, it's only a hobby and stuff, and I've also briefed the fact that if things don't happen, videos don't go up, it's because something's happened, and I just haven't got up. I will admit, off camera, I have a mission today. We plan to use the TARDIS to go to another dimension. I will admit, though, off camera, to figuring out how to enhance the TARDIS. Because the deal is, I did go in here. Let me show you what I did real quick. The TARDIS takes forever to level up. It takes flying around forever to level up. And it was like level 3 or 4. Well, now it's no longer level 3 or 4. It is level 155. That's because it takes forever to regenerate its energy. And what I was finding I was doing was going over here in a corner, and I was standing on this chest and AFKing for like 10 to 15 minutes and just tabbing out, and then I just wasn't playing, and I keep forgetting about playing. So, and then I would just log out and not play. So, safe to say, I decided just to utilize the commands that you could pull up to enhance the TARDIS because it was really, really slow. And the only way I know how to do it is to fly it in just randomly around. And I was like, I don't need to fly randomly around. Now, I still want to make the handheld thing. The flight panel, where's the exit at? There it is. That's what we're going to do today. We're going to make, before we go off into another lovely dimension, I should have some Dalekium. I do. And some Chronos. We're going to pretend like that's how it was supposed to be. That it was supposed to be a super powered TARDIS that has a lot of power and can travel dimensions and all that other stuff. Like it is now. We're going to pretend like that's how it's supposed to be. Because basically, the reason I wanted the TARDIS was to replace the ants. The ant apocalypse that I had that was in my base. So that's the main reason I wanted this thing to begin with. I had never intended to actually build this thing whatsoever. I have yet to fix this thing. Eventually I will. Delete the items that got duped. I think it's one of these chests. Yeah, one of these chests is duped, and then it goes back up here, and I have a lot of this just random junk. We're just gonna shove some of this other items in here. I have just a lot of stuff in my inventory. I still have not fully organized everything yet. Not yet. Eventually I will. Eventually I shall. But not today. Not yet. As I said, what I want to do today is I want to make some batteries. I do want to make these things. I want to make like 2 of these, or 1 of these at least. I can make 2 of the basic ones. That way I can say, yes, I was working on this thing. But first I want to make the terminal. What is it called? It's this thing. It's just 1 piece of chronosteel. Okay, 1 piece of chronosteel, 3 iron, and that thing. So let's make this thing. Oh, a piece of glass. I need a piece of glass. I'm sure I have some piece of glass in here somewhere. I don't have any up here. Let's go in here and get a piece of glass. I really hate also that those stupid emu things get in my base. They spawn in my base, which is really, really bizarre. I killed one in my base a minute ago. It's really strange and weird. So this should give me how do you use it? I have no idea how you use this. Well, I made it, but how do you use it? I'm sure there's a way to use this. But I've made it. I'll figure out how to use it off camera because I'm not gonna fiddle with it. But then there's these Artron batteries, which takes those things as well. So let's make one of these. And let's go ahead and up it to the advanced one. Because I have just enough materials to make these. Now the chrono steel is made with iron through the factory, and the dilithium is made dilithium are made through the gold. So this thing is a battery. Uncoordinated flight. Landed. It's a little battery that just charges and adds to this system and stuff. Really, I need to... Can I not move it once I set it down? This is my... Okay, we're just going to leave you there then. For all eternity. We'll make another one. I think it just adds to this thing, but I really don't need it because of what I just did. I do want to make more of them, just to say, yes, I need more of them, and add them to it. I plan to make probably like 20 or 30 of them, but that means I need to fly around and make more stuff. That's the thing. Because I have to use this thing. I don't think I have any more in here. No, I don't. We'll just stick my chrono still in there because it's without the more dilithium. It's not really pointful. But still, if I fly around here and see what dimension I'm set on, dimension 82. I don't remember which one is which. I think I went to 80 last time. I think 81 would be... I'm pretty sure 81... I just realized I had no food for my pets. I think 81 would be the red ant dimension that I've been into. The other one would be the brown ant dimension. I can't remember which order I've been into. But that means this one would be one that I haven't been into. So that's a thing. So let's get some food for my pets since I put it all up like a nut. Where did I put all my food for my pets? Where did I put my soul sand? Anything else I put up? Right there's my food. Here, you can have that stuff as well. And let's head to this other dimension just to goof off a little bit. I do want to soon either do one or two things. If this is the land that has what I say is the Trifid dimension, I either want to find the dungeon that has the Queen Scale armor in it, and I want to try to go for it. Because if I can get the Queen Scale armor, I can prevent even having to have the King's armor or Mobzilla Scale. So let's get this party started. Now that I don't have to wait 20 minutes for... it's already up. So I don't have to wait 20 minutes for the stupid thing to charge up just to go transfer dimensions. I mean, I could have found an ant, but that kind of takes the fun away of me making this thing. This kind of just destroys the whole entire purpose of me making the TARDIS to begin with. I just want to be able to jump dimensions smoothly, efficiently, and just have a lot of fun. And this just makes it easier for me to both have fun and record. So this is basically for both you and me. Now I'm going to do something real quick because I have not done it in quite a while. So I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. What I did was I went into the NEI, I turned on the side panel over here, and I saved my inventory. Just kind of like the backup in case something weird, glitchy, and all that other stuff happens. So, because it should not be deleted, but I know the termite dimension deletes your inventory, and this should not be the termite dimension, but if it is, we will refresh that. Ah, perfect. This is exactly the dimension I wanted. This is the village dimension. There is something right there. Oh, it's a cave. This is the village dimension. I haven't been in here. I need to mark this. It's not night, though, so I can't fight the robo-dudes. So this is a dimension we haven't been in yet. So, let us have a little bit of fun. In this dimension, I wish it was night, that way I can find a lot of things. So, let us see what we can see. There's a lot of villages in here. This is the village dimension, which has a lot of stuff in it. And it has witchery people here as well. Oh, so it is becoming that, so that's great. And dandy. It has cherry trees. Or apple trees. Oh my gosh, and all the freaking witchery structures. That's amazing. Speaking of witchery. Circle magic, conjurations and fetishes. Sure, but I'm not using you. And let's grab that as well. Symbology. So now we can play with all the other things. Now there are bosses. I know there's the robots. So we can find one of the robots that'd be cool. Just play with for a little bit. I'd love to get them to spawn. Isn't there like something else that will spawn in this dimension? Sky sharks. Fish. Skyfish. Hello, golden apple cow. Hi. I still haven't like bred up my crystal apple cows in a while. Oh, here we go. Hello. These dudes drop so much redstone and stuff. This is where I would get the big freaking ray gun to make this sword that I'm using. If I hadn't already, you know, gotten it. Here, I'll save the villager. But I already had it. Oh, this is Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey. Ah, Jeffrey didn't die in one hit. Oh, he dropped one of the kits. Give me the kit. Aha. Oh, it's a little bitty shooter thing. Come here, die. I mean, I don't really need redstone at all, do I? I don't think I do. That's one thing. Robo Warrior. I think he's the one with the big freaking ray gun, isn't he? Ah, yeah, he is. I do want a big freaking ray gun for myself. Because one, they're explosive, unless they do, like, explosion damage. Oh, there you go. Oh my god, the robot and the ant. The ant and the spider. That's awesome. But I think Mobzilla spawns here as well. I mean, if I come across Mobzilla when I fight him. I mean, that is an epic question. I think my armor would shatter into pieces. I don't have, like, extras. I mean, that is a great question. Would I fight him if I came across him? You have a weird outfit on. I was just looking at her outfit because her outfit looks very strange. So many warriors and stuff here. Excuse me. Okay. I think this is really good food, actually. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome, girlfriend. But I do not need another stalker. That's for darn sure. I'll forever remember that girl that I dropped off at the structure and just left with a diamond and forever. Whoa, that is a weird. That thing spawned so very strange. Okay, it's a walled village. I had another walled village spawn within it. Or is it 3 walled villages? I can't tell how many walled villages there are here. Quit beating up the town, Jeffrey. Okay, that's hilarious, man. Jeffrey, listen. Listen here. I'm busy amusing myself with the fact that this thing right here has a penguin on his hat, okay? Okay, he's dead now there. He's dead now there. Okay, I'm gonna fly over just a little bit more. Make sure I don't encounter Mobzilla. Ah, here you go. This is one of these things that I picked up. There's like an ant on it somewhere. That's like driving it. And if I could kill it, the robot would be mine. The deal is I can't kill the ant because he's so tiny. The spider obviously has a spider driving it. But they're really cool. I really think this is a really cool, interesting dimension. I don't really need anything from here at all. Like, this is the crux of the dimension that I need. I can now turn into one there. But this is the crux of the dimension. The deal is coming here and looking to see if Mobzilla would spawn. That's the thing. That would be the thing to look for. So I'm kind of doing that real quick. There's another one right here. Oh, so they spawn on these structures with like hordes of lag spike nests around it. So let's fly far away from those, because all that is like introducing a whole spike of lag. But yeah, it's really cool. Look at all these robots to be able to fight, and Jeffrey's robo-pounders. The deal is I can fly. The deal is I should have come here. This is something you would have come here earlier in the game and been able to trade with villagers and get a whole bunch of iron and redstone and all sorts of stuff. This is should be like one of the first dimensions I think you go into, aside from Jeffrey. Because Jeffrey's kind of a jerk. Yeah. Screw you, Jeffrey. I just flew right into him. I knocked him through a wall that wasn't there. That's amazing. There's another ant. Haven't come across a spider yet. But I can ride those. That's why I said it's really cool that I have some of them. Now I can kind of set them up as trophies. It's really cool though. Well, now that I'm flying around in circles, I think I've explored this dimension fully. I don't see Mobzilla. I can't give it a try. I'd given the king an honest try, but I just wasn't really prepared. I really had no intention of fighting him when I actually tried to fight him. It was more for, here you go. This is it. See, this is the spider. See, there's a spider riding the back of the robot spider. It got on the back of him. And because he's on the back of him now, he's on there. This is like 1,500 health. Look at this. Look how humongous this thing is. So now this thing's just a derelict. It's just a derelict. So if I try to get on it, will it crash? Let's see. Can I get on it? Oh no, there you go. I'm now riding the robot spider. This is so flipping cool. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna make a nice cool looking area where I can lay mine out. And we're gonna have these cool looking things laying around. And I'll have to make sure to wall them off or something. So real spiders and real ants can't get a hold of them. That way we can have these awesome robot monstrosities that just exist within my world. So it's because they're cool. You have to admit, they're pretty freaking cool. You have to admit, this is really cool. I think I can just walk over this wall. I can just walk over this wall. It's like I am the monster now. It's like I'm just walking around, chilling on this town's wall. But yeah, this has been a fun little just trip to the village dimension, I think. I think this has been fun. I think this has been a fun little trip to the village dimension. And I think I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to fix and head back to the TARDIS. I haven't encountered Mobzilla here. I was expecting maybe to possibly come across Mobzilla, because I know he spawns here. He's got a high spawn rate here, because he likes to wreck shit. And this is the perfect place to wreck a whole lot of crap. It's a lot of stuff to stumble over. But yeah, I'm just going to have fun climbing all over all the things. And we will try our best. We'll actually find where my dot is. And we'll go ahead and start crawling back that way. And we'll head back that way. And I will see you all next time. I'll try my best. I need to really settle down and find some time to really record several episodes. And get ready for, like, I know there's some games coming out soon that I really want to play. And I don't want to leave the channel with nothing for so long. I mean, this channel's always been like a hobby. I mean, I've said it before, it's always like a hobby. It's like, I'm having fun playing the game. I was like, this is fun. This is honestly fun. This is really cool, playing on the spider. Just riding the spider. Just chilling. I'm just walking back to my waypoint right now. But yeah, I was like, I know soon that Final Fantasy 15 is coming out at the very end of this month. And if I can get several things recorded before that, I'll be good. But yeah, I hate that I've had nothing come up before then. But several times the past couple of weeks. It's just between migraines and just work. Just life happens. It's a thing. It's a thing, man. It's a thing. I do hope, I do need to get together and work with my computer here and get stuff processed. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here and I will continue another time. I do hope you enjoyed watching me walk around with a giant robot spider, because it's been fun. And that's all I have for now. And I will see you all another time in another dimension, because the next dimension would probably be the one with the nightmares and the dungeons. And possibly I could get some Queen Scale armor. Or maybe I should get some Mobzilla spawn eggs and fight Mobzilla to get Mobzilla scale armor first. I don't know, we'll see. But there's my ride and my ticket out of here. So let's abandon ship. Bid farewell to my noble steed. And we will see you all and my noble steed later. Bye.